So thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. I guess I will start with like a few words about Go Global World, the sponsor of this event, and then we will move forward with the event itself. So, in case you're not a member or haven't heard much about Go Global World, we are the #1 platform that connects investors and founders, and we make sure that you only connect to those people who are relevant to you right now. On the platform, you can find investors, startups, and advisors as well. And every single person goes through like 2 rounds of us basically checking if it's a real company, a real investor. So we make sure that you do not waste your time talking with people who won't be helpful along your journey. What you see on the screen right now is our one-pager style profile. We are super proud of it. We get a lot of compliments on that because just one page connects all, contains all the information about your company and makes it super easy to share everything, your whole story, and make sure that your investors can see the whole picture. And the coolest part about the profile and about how the whole platform works is that you get to upload your elevator pitch video. This way, the platform pitches for you 24/7, so you don't waste your time because, fundraising is a full-time job and you get to do like the actual important stuff with your team. Just a little cool thing, the United States people know that Monday was Labor Day, and we decided to do a little celebration. So we have created a promo code for 20% discount to all of our memberships. The code is valid till September 9th. So please feel free to check it out and join our wonderful platform. We'd be super happy to see you. Just one little note, the session today is being recorded and our team will post the recording on the GGW channel. So please feel free to share the video on your social media. Would be also happy to see it there. Finally, today, I'm super happy to welcome the 2 most important people of this event, our judges, our experts. The first one is John Langbird, angel investor and mentor. Hi, John. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
Great. Never better.
Awesome, perfect. And the founder, the father of Go Global World, Daniel Kislinski, is also one of the experts today. Thank you so much, Daniel. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that we have this event, and I'm really excited to do this with John. I'm replacing today the other judge who was supposed to be here, and he had a last-minute emergency. And our amazing host today, Victoria, she will be running the event, and this is exciting that so many awesome people willing to get feedback. So excited to help.
Thank you so much. My name is Victoria. I am a junior venture associate at Go Global World. Self-joined the company only a few months ago, but already fell in love with the team and the product. So I'd be happy to help you guys, get you connected with the investors that are relevant to you right now. I work with founders every day, so shoot me a message if you need help with anything like that. Okay, a little bit about the rules today. So all of you have probably attended lots of similar events, but just so you know, please keep yourself muted at all times unless you're an expert or if you're currently presenting. Also, I am going to ask everyone who is willing to pitch today to raise your hand. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that. And please make sure that your full name and the company name are visible. So I could see who's from where. Please have your video on, and if you are going to use your slides for the presentation, please make sure that you have them prepared so we don't spend any extra time looking for them. A little reminder, every single founder will have 3 minutes to pitch and a maximum of 5 minutes to receive feedback from our experts today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the group chat. Also, please feel free to share your information, your LinkedIn profiles. We are all about networking here. Also, we only have around an hour today, so if it happens that we do not give someone a chance to pitch, please email me or shoot us an email at info@goglobal.world, and we'll make sure that you get to pitch at the next event. Another thing, please feel free to share about this event on your social media. Take a screenshot. We'll try to look nice and presentable. And please tag us. We'd be super happy to hear from you. Okay, and I think this is all I had to tell you before we start. Let me stop sharing my screen. If I figure out how to do that again, I'm sorry, Daniel. Okay, I got it. Okay. So I see people started raising their hands. Perfect. I will start with a little list that I have. And the very first person I'm inviting to start with their pitch is Anthony. Anthony, I'm so sorry. I do not know how to pronounce your last name correctly. So I'm asking you to unmute.
Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Great. Someone muted right now. Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Anthony. I'm the co-founder of Ariadne. So shall I start with my pitch?
Yes.
Can you
Okay.
set the timer on, Vika, if we can?
What was that?
Sure.
Timer. Can you set the timer so
Yes. Yes, a little reminder. You'll have 3 minutes to pitch, so please make sure that you see the timer. Okay, I'll pause it for now. It should be in the right corner. So 3 minutes. You ready?
Yes. Okay. So just give me one moment to share screen because I have my slides as well. Just 1 second. Okay, you can see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Let's
So Ariadne will be your personal AI trader. With the recent rise of AI and large LLM models, machines can act like humans. Now it's their time to trade. At the moment, we are at the point in the learning curve where machines are not used by traditional hedge funds and traders to effectively trade. The future of trading is agents with a capacity to constantly trade and mathematical and advanced AI that will know advanced mathematics, capability to profitably trade on your behalf. Personal, each agent will be customized to fit the trading style and preferences of its user. After COVID, inflation rose to unprecedented levels, and combined with a lack of financial education that prevents people from investing, uh, their their wealth have shrunk. So I'm asking you, how can a father, a mother, a student get sealed against this new situation? Ariadne will be the first of its kind artificial intelligence that with a press of a button, you will be able to create wealth for yourself. Ariadne will be trained in mathematics and quantitative trading to trade like a pro and create positive returns for its users. We will also include advanced risk metric tools to provide a full trading experience to our users, and also a playground, a place for our users to test and simulate their strategies. During 2024, the wealth of Gen Z has surpassed the 1 trillion benchmark, and so this makes it the 1 trillion opportunity. Breaking down these numbers, we come to our market share, which is a $7 billion market share. According to research from Statista, 81% of Gen Z would invest in shares if they had $100,000. With regards to competition, we aim to create a blue ocean, but with our main competitors are eToro and Robinhood owning 65% of the market. Now, our vision is a world where every individual is responsible for its own financial freedom, and our mission is to offer a fair share towards growing and protecting your wealth. We are a team of two passionate co-founders, and my master's was in mathematical trading and finance, where I put flesh and bones on the various different strategies that I was taught there. My co-founder Ayrton is a full-stack engineer with lots of experience and has worked in different projects that feature payment systems and real-time communication systems. Our business model will be B2C subscription based of $20 per month, and we're asking for 1 million in terms of SAFE in order to develop and launch the first version of Ariadne. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And now I will start the 5-minute timer for the judges to give their feedback.
Do I understand correctly, you don't actually have a functioning MVP yet or product?
Not at the moment. We are currently 2 months away from having our MVP ready and kick the fundraise.
And so you need the money to pay for completing of the development of the software, or is that what you're getting ready to launch?
No, actually, this is like a pitch competition. So the idea is that we build this MVP and then we have the returns from the users. We test with users to see if we have the returns that we want to see, and then we go raise our money.
And how do you keep your software advancing ahead of other AI bots out there or trading algorithms?
Great question. So basically, with regards to the trading algorithms, they are the ones that I used to, that I was taught while I did my master's. And with regards to how we advance AI, we are doing everything in JavaScript right now, and we are using some R as well, which is a quite sophisticated language for AI. And this is it pretty much.
And have you done any trading?
Yes, sir. I've done some trading myself as a freelancer. I used to trade Forex and big indices mostly. And some crypto, but yeah.
Do you have evidence that you've beaten the S&P 500 or whatever your benchmark was?
Yes, I have some strategies which actually I'm gonna apply in our AI, and this is what we're gonna be working. And I have like already results for these strategies. And for the rest, yes, I have like my archive with my returns.
Okay, that might be something that you want to put in your deck. I know 3 minutes is a lot of time, isn't a lot of time. So you only just have to hit the highlights. Any IP?
No, sir. No IP.
Interesting. Well, Daniel, I'll let you ask some questions here. You can kind of see where my track of thinking is going.
You asked most of my questions, but I have some feedback. So it's actually related to what just John said. Based on your presentation, we lack validation, and we lack strong validation on why you're doing this. It's unclear. You say you're passionate, but like you didn't really explain, like, did you do something in the past, achieve something significant that would actually prove as your credential that you can actually deliver even better with this new project. What else I'm missing is What validation with your customers? Like, did you do some customer development, customer discovery interviews? Like, how many of them you did? What did you learn from them? And this is something you didn't mention. Probably, like I spoke with 100 customers who are doing active trading, but they're missing, and I learned that. And that's probably one of the ways to kind of give us the understanding that there is demand on the market. And yeah, I wasn't clear on your secret sauce. Like you mentioned, there is competition. What if Robinhood will try to do this agent thing? Everyone is working on agents right now. This is a cool thing. AI is actually, taking the world. But what if your competition is doing agents right now and they would launch it? So how would you just die, or maybe you have some already plan for that?
Okay, great. So to get back to you, so first of all, we've done around 50 user interviews with users to see whether we have market product fit, whether they want the product that we are building, whether it's necessary for them. And everybody wants an extra source of income, right? So everyone could use that, and that's what they see in the product, that they can use it to have some extra money. Now, apart from that, about the secret sauce, it's the trading strategies that I've been taught and tested by myself. So the competition, or with regards to competition, what about if Robinhood does something like that? Everyone is mostly doing LLMs, meaning they build large language models and they try to predict the stock returns according to sensitivity analysis. For example, they use it, they analyze what is being written on the news, and then the agent acts like that. So we take a completely different approach, a mathematical approach, and the agent is going to be trained on mathematics, and it's going to act like a quant trader. So it's something different than everybody else is doing right now.
Thank you.
Well, let me just throw in a couple last two last comments here, just a couple quick things. You got to get a light on your screen. You look terrible. You're too dark.
Okay, I don't know why is that. Actually, I have a light open.
The deck. Don't worry about the deck. You've got to clean that up. You got typos in you. I think you misspelled Robinhood. It doesn't have two B's in it. People are not going to trust you with their money if you're not meticulous about those sorts of things. Asking for $1 million to me is just too much. I think you could do just a small angel round, validate your product, show that it makes money, then go out and people will throw money at you. But I think at this point, I'm not going to ask what the valuation is, because I just don't think you're going to attract a lot of interest at this point. And you'd have to give too much away anyway to do it. So you might as well validate. And I'm not quite sure about your market sizes. The $2 billion addressable market at your $240 a year. Doing math in my head, what is it, like 8-point-something million customers you have to get to do that? I'm not sure how many people actually want to buy trading software, but I guess it's doable, but it's ambitious. I wish you the best.
Yeah,
thank you so much. I have like one quick question.
Actually, your past time. We gotta go.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I agree with John, and probably also think of unit economics to validate this early as well, because this is one of the questions you would get. You would have to prove your marketing visibility. Vika.
Thank you so much. And the next one is Max from Starlight. Just ask you to unmute. Max, you here?
Hey guys, nice to meet you all. Let me showcase my screen and I'm ready to pitch.
Okay, let me make sure the timer is also on. Okay.
Great. Hi, I'm Max. I'm CEO and founder of Starlight, next generation launchpad making crypto investments accessible, convenient, and profitable for 1 billion Telegram users. In the past 10 months, as an agency, we helped more than 100 projects to raise $3 million from influencers, and we decided to build a whole ecosystem to support projects on all stages of their growth, from investment side, marketing, and community building. At this moment, like if you are a retail investor, you want to like increase your profits, you either buy tokens from exchanges where the prices are already super high and it's unpredictable in which direction price will go. You either do trading, which is super risky, and most of retail investors lose money there. Or you go to launchpads to access like private deals on great prices. But launchpad put too high entry barriers, up to 100% of like X to deposit in comparison to allocation that you receive. And it's too difficult for retail users to access because they require like working with crypto wallets, chains, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we decided to make it simple, convenient, and profitable. Basically, users don't need any tokens or NFTs to access basic allocation for $100. And they can pay by card, by any EVM wallet or Ton wallet, directly in Telegram mini app. And we provide full supervision for the projects to ensure the successful launch and long-term growth. And we also provide super killer feature to sell tokens instantly without necessity to wait for the listing and whole duration of vesting. Here's how it looks. Basically, anyone can join deals, trade tokens, and track their portfolio all in one Telegram mini app. It's super convenient and will change how users interact with crypto projects. We have multiple sources of income, but to keep it simple, we charge 10% for the projects for investor programs when we onboard influencers to the projects, and we do community rounds, basically public sales, and we also charge 10% for the projects and up to 100% from the users, depending on the use model. They can use from tokens, NFTs, or without just like paying markup on the amount what they want to buy. We already launched our Telegram mini app and we have 75K monthly active users there. We probably hit 100K in about a week. We partnered with multiple projects with like overall 3 million user outreach. We onboarded 8 projects for KL rounds for 1.5 million worth of tokens distribution. And we just established our presence in the market, building partnerships, raising investments to establish better presence in the market and accelerate our growth. I won't go much on the roadmap. Basically, we already developed our Telegram mini app, we developed ambassador program platform, and we plan to launch publicly for community sales in about 3 weeks. This our team, Andrea and Alex with me, work partners on Shilling Hub, one of the leading marketing agency for Web3 in CS region. Alex previously helped to develop Ape Terminal DAO Maker, one of like 2 major launchpad. Investment offer. Unfortunately, my time is over, so I can continue into questions.
Finish your last statement. If
Yeah, currently we're fundraising like pre-seed round. We closed almost half of it, and at $4 million valuation. We go public in 3 months at $10 million valuation, and most of the funds will go to the listing. We plan to list on OKX or Bybit, and we have connections with them. Just need to showcase good traction. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. 5 minutes starts now.
John, you want to go?
Wow. So I'll start, and
Sure.
I'm impressed by your traction that you've made so much progress so quickly. In terms of the presentation, while I got the traction, it was unintelligible to me because you have an accent and I hear in American English, so you have to overcome that by speaking a little more slowly and clearly. Instead, you ramped it up and spoke so quickly that by the end, I understood very little about the product. So I think you could succinctly state the problem is the way people buy and trade tokens has a lot of friction. It's not easy. We've come up with a better way. There, I just came up with your entire first minute or so of presentation and did it in under 5 seconds. So you can condense that, say it in a more understandable way, and then get on to your traction, because that's what's really going to be intriguing to investors. I know there are other forums where you'll have more time. But you shortchange yourself, because at the end there, I still don't, I mean, I saw that you're doing a raise, you're selling tokens, I guess. You're not raising equity in the standard form of a SAFE or a Series A. And you beg a lot. You created way more questions in my mind than answered, which is fine. Your goal in a quick pitch like this is to get to the next meeting. I'm a little hesitant. I would be so nervous to call for the next meeting because I think I'm going to be hours away from understanding your business. So your goal in your case, because you've got a complex situation here with token allocation, stuff like that, try and make your user more comfortable that this is understandable what you're doing, and there is something that's unique and defensible about what you're doing. I didn't see that in there. And let's talk about the problem there, because your attraction overcomes that. So I won't repeat myself anymore. Daniel, you thinking along those lines?
Yeah, I agree with that. I like the traction. Maybe you would. I mean, first of all, I've seen the presentation before, and I see some improvements. Like it looks way better than I saw it, and I agree about the speed of presenting. So for clarity, probably should bring the most essential information so we can consume this easier, because I mean we just have to switch from absolutely different industry to yours and reset our brain. In my opinion, the key advantages sometimes may be put in the beginning of the presentation, so that can explain why you, so draw more attention. But overall, I mean, I like the project. So the point for me is that not everyone understands Telegram, especially the United States. And my question to you that okay, this is like 1 billion people messenger. In the United States, mostly people use WhatsApp. So what markets are you targeting? That's the question.
We're actually targeting CS, Turkey, Southeast Asia, Latin America, Central Europe, partly MENA region, and we also have presence on like website as traditional launchpad, and we just simplify user interface through the Telegram mini app. That's answer.
And what happens with the users outside those markets? Like you just don't target them. You like wealthy markets like Western Europe, United States, who has some appetites to invest. Target that, right?
There's two answers to this question. First of all, like users from US cannot invest in crypto through the launchpads, and we do like prohibit their access for the KYC providers. Regarding like Western Europe, they have more capital and they tend to invest in like more traditional assets. But if they're not restricted from the restricted countries, we're happy to have them on board and provide them more private sales with higher allocation.
Okay, John, do you want to take the last question?
I think I kind of said everything I wanted to say, but I am interested in that Telegram aspect, because I've heard of Telegram, but I don't have it, and I don't want to claim knowledge that I can't back up.
Does it mean that you want us to you want to be connected with Mark?
This is going to be it is too far down the high tech spectrum for me, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well done, Max. I'm impressed with the traction. So this is your advantage, and just focus on this early on, because some other things that may raise as questions may be not as advantageous. And sometimes it's not recommended by everyone. This is probably some expert advice. I sometimes like to advise this, and that doesn't mean that I'm right. But sometimes it's hard to have everything that would be like make you stand out if you follow the standard pitch deck presentation. So sometimes some of the advantages you can bring in front, breaking the structure with like standard pitch deck, but then you can can stand out, like how did these guys on pre-seed achieve so much so fast, and then with these emotions you can tell the rest. I'm not sure John may agree with me on this, but this is something I think founders sometimes may use it as the advantage. Do you agree with me, John, by the way?
Yeah, I think your funding source really on this is just going to be find a crypto millionaire or billionaire out there and let them write the check. I don't think I think that'd be a lot easier to sell than trying to find a VC.
Yeah, actually, we have plenty of requests like from different VCs and some of market makers, some of the exchanges. So sorry for that the presentation was slightly more like technical. I didn't put more details in like for traditional, like people in traditional finance. But anyway, thank you for your time and thank you for valuable suggestions.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, and up next is Dmitry Bashkirov.
Hi, everyone.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Okay.
Okay, your screen. Perfect. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Yes, thanks so much. This is my first pitch session, and I'm a little bit nervous. And I will show you my platform where brands and influencer AI matched. This is pitch. I've developed a new concept where anyone can become an actor and can produce a UGC format video, or if somebody have a social media, can post ads for brands, and brand can use AI algorithm and find the perfect influencer actor for collaboration in UGC or influence. It's like LinkedIn bio format for influencer, and it is marketplace for brands. And my media buying and influencer marketing background give me opportunity to know challenges, with business in my industry, and pitch can solve those problems in influence marketing on media buying with UGC format. And we have a great market with a lot of audience around the world and worldwide. And I know our competitors, and we can solve problem with competition with platform analytic services and agencies and freelancers. And our AI algorithm and our functionality reduce the selection of bloggers from the database to minutes and open new opportunities for us for new deals with businesses in more light format. And we already have a calculated business model. We already have a business. We earn money now through our website, and we can calculate each of our services, and we try to make business and earn money. By the way, my position is CPO at great logistics company in US, and I have experience with IT services development, and I'm working in IT more than 10 years. And I have experience as a blogger marketplace founder, and I have experience with LinkedIn bio for creators, like media buying manager and lead. Yes, and I know main points for startup creation, and we raised $250,000 for our pre-seed round, and we would like to create MVP. And we already working on MVP from my saves, but we would like to have more talent engineers for AI algorithm development, and we working with GPT version. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate for your attention. Yes, that's all.
Thank you. Yeah, if you are like hearing the sound, it's better like you just wrap this up, just so others can also have time to pitch. John, if you don't mind, if I start first.
Fire away.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to be transparent and honest with you. So if you get straightforward hard feedback, so don't get upset with that. I will try to give you some of the points I think you just need to improve. First of all, it was too much text. I'm not speaking about the accent. Everyone having accent, myself having accent, but I mean it's something we need to work on. Every one of us. I mean, it's hard for Americans to understand sometimes us, but the point that you didn't make it easy for us to understand. So you didn't follow the standard, like the structure of the pitch deck, and you just added so much information. The problem and solution in one slide, and with so many things in the slide, I didn't even read it because I tried to listen to you, and you have an accent, and I tried to pay attention to that. I didn't even read any single line in your problem or solution slide. Maybe John did, but I didn't manage to do that. I would recommend you to do one statement for the problem slide and one statement like a one sentence for the solution. Or you can break it down to like three pieces, like problem consists of 1, 2, 3, solution consists of 1, 2, 3. So then it's like from problem you get a solution and they're linked, but don't go beyond 3 points. Usually it's just too much and you will lose the attention. You have typos in your presentation, and yeah, that's trust, so just make sure that you don't have them. I didn't hear anything about traction and the team. So as for the team, you said you're CPO, but you didn't mention anything about the rest of the team. Are you just the one person team, or do you have anyone else? So that's my feedback. You may respond to that, but we also want to give you time for John.
Yes, thank you, Daniel. I agree with you.
Perfect. All right, John.
Yeah, I think this is a crowded space. So if you're going to stand out in applying AI to social media influencers, I've got to hear something unique, and I didn't hear anything unique here. It sounds like you've got a marketplace to match influencers with people who want them, but I didn't see any IP or anything special. And just to be blunt, I think you spent a little too much time talking about yourself and your experience, but a $300,000 budget is that's not a huge number. You started something, but it didn't say whether you succeeded or you exited. I think Daniel was kind of hinting at this, take a step back, and you need to tell a story. And by the way, I know this is your first one, so you got through it without stammering or anything like that, but you've got to rehearse when you do these things. It needs to be a story where you're punching some words and you're excited about telling the story, not where you're kind of monotonically going through the slides. And as Daniel said, that problem solution slide had 8 items or something on each side. Nobody's going to be able to look at that. Just quick bullet points, nice images to talk through on a quick thing. Your goal is just to get to the next meeting. So, hey, we've got a product. We've got some traction. Our user feedback is great. We need some money to pour gas on the fire, or pour gas on the fire. And I think you might get some interest there. But if you've got IP or there's something unique about it, I didn't see it, so I would want to bring that out.
Okay, thank you. I agree with you.
Do you have any response to our feedback, or is it clear to you?
Yes, it's clear for me, and we will improve our pitch deck and our product, and I will to create demo and MVP, and I will to get the first traction, and I tried to come back with maybe new points and new data when we start an MVP.
Okay, so there is one interesting thing that in this feedback session, as John mentioned, you guys have 3 minutes. That's not enough to tell everything about your project. So you want to get like next meeting with an investor. So keep in mind, if you are shooting with too much information, you're activating 5% of the brain because you're talking about business detail, something. If you want to activate 90% of the brain, you got to activate their emotion. So the first three slides about story, problem, solution this is where you create a thing for the emotion. And so if this emotion happens, then you can talk business to us. And then we are very interested. I want to learn more. I mean, what's happening in there? But if you didn't activate our emotions in there, this 90% of the brain is not going to play you as an advantage. So you would not really get us interested. So we probably would pass. So do you see the point? Yeah, John nodded. I saw this.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Again, we're running out of time. Thank you so much, Dmitry. And up next, skill.
Eli Misapki, hi. Thank you for the opportunity here. I don't have a pitch deck I do have one, but I'm not presenting it today, so I'm just going to talk to you. And then I can share the pitch deck later on if you're interested. But basically, you should know that the $87 billion are spent every year on learning management systems, but they are not well suited for workers in the trades. Workers in the trades learn by performing tasks repetitively and by being mentored one-on-one. So today, on-the-job training and mentoring is done verbally, ad hoc, with little workmanship tracking and frequent trainer involvement. So ad hoc training affects product quality. One-on-one training or mentoring is expensive, and also verbal mentoring leaves room for interpretation, friction, and there is no audit trail to refer to. So the vocational trades need a different type of learning management system. So Skill to Hire is the first hands-on learning management and mentoring software as a service powered by AI to reduce cost, improve product quality, and significantly increase trainers' efficiency in the vocational professions. We have partnered with ASC, the Automotive Certification Organization, to include more than 500 automotive repair tasks and content for our AI platform. With a skilled labor shortage of 7.6 million people, there's a need now more than ever to efficiently train, control quality, and properly mentor students and workers to master the skills they need to perform. We have traction with a major trailer manufacturer, several dealerships and auto repair businesses. Also, 10 colleges are piloting the software this semester. My name is Ilan Misapki again. I have 20 years of startup executive experience with successful exits. The last one being fintech company Kili Technology that we sold to Blog. We're looking to raise $500,000 to invest in sales and marketing and reach a milestone MRR of 100K per month. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
I think you're in a nice niche. There's some competition there. I've seen some interesting startups in the job space there for apprenticeships and so forth. Don't understand the decision to not present the deck on screen and just leave us staring at you. You're not an unattractive guy, but you missed a real opportunity to support your story with images and key points or quotes or what have you. It makes it easier for us to follow also as viewers. Sounds like you got some traction there. The raise amount you're asking for seems reasonable. Maybe just a sentence or two about where you're going with sales, because I don't have any feel for what the market size potential is here or where you are with your sales goals. So I think you're kind of headed in the right direction. You're in a nice space that people get. We all understand impending labor shortages. But I think you've got to put something in front of us to look at.
Yeah, happy. Yeah, good, very good feedback. Again, I appreciate you. I'll gladly share the deck if you're interested. But yeah, that's good feedback. I wanted, typically my thought is I want to talk to you and be brief and have more conversations, because going through slides quickly could be distracting. So might as well just have a conversation.
Well, you can cut it down to just a few slides if you want to.
Yeah.
But you're
Well, that's good
just
feedback.
passing up an opportunity. Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. So this is the opportunity for you to get feedback on your slides, on the way you present. We don't promise that there will be some investor connection or something. This is like you are practicing with us and we're giving you feedback free of charge because we want to help. Yeah, and so what really stood out to me or like impressed me, your experience. Seems like you have the right expertise in the industry, and the story was good. What I would be interested to know, based on your experience, is that what is your go-to-market strategy? I didn't catch on that. And do you have any strategic partnerships that you can use to go or get to the market faster? And what market you target? Like,
yeah, good question. I mean, the go-to-market. So right now, the business model is a subscription-based model. We made it very flexible, so even a small business like an auto repair shops that has one or two people they want to train, they can sign up. It's very inexpensive. Of course, we have bigger plans for the larger organizations. One thing we're doing for go-to-market is, of course, in addition to marketing and going to conferences, we're building up a sales channels, independent sales reps right now. So we have 13 independent sales reps. There are some bigger organizations that we are targeting. We're talking to try to get them signed up so we can expand our reach. Did I answer your questions?
yeah, you did. So am I right? You're targeting the United States market, and where you guys located?
Yeah, we're in California. So the development team is in Vietnam. So our development cost is very low. I have a CTO in Vietnam. I have a product director also in Vietnam. I've been working with them for the past 8 years. I've known them from a previous life, so I know them, trust them. So we have a good working relationship.
Got it. And my final question would be, okay, you raised a round. What the first thing you would invest in, and what the outcome you want to get from this round?
Yeah, basically about 20% will go into marketing, 70% will go into sales, and basically I want to hire a sales leader here in the US. So that's where a lot of the money will go into. A lot of marketing activities, going to conferences, events, spreading the word, doing marketing on social media, some advertising. So that's where the money will go. The majority of the money, maybe about 10% will go into development.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's. I mean, makes sense what you're saying, but I didn't hear like much about the technology, like because I mean, technology is the most attractive thing. Everyone can hire an expensive sales guy if you have the money, but technology is something like your unique IP, unique development. So that's something interesting that, and if it evolves, then you can probably have a unique advantage to take over the market. That's my 2 cents on that. So if you want to
yeah. So one of the things, so we are focusing, the first market we're going after right now is the automotive industry, as you probably realize from the traction we have. So we have a partnership with ASC, which is a large organization in the automotive space. We also have a relationship with another partner, which is iCar, that focuses on the collision space. So we have some very good tractions that differentiate us and position us better than some of the other competitors. And the technology, of course, we're investing in more R&D things in terms of integration with big LMS systems, developing partnerships there, and try to differentiate us from some of the other solutions and staying ahead of our competitors.
Thank you. All right. So just I feel like some confidence that you will be a good sales leader, and on the sales part that would probably be okay. But from the technology perspective, I still feel like there are many questions to clarify. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I would want to see the secret sauce too.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, up next is Alex Tartach.
Okay, hello everybody. Thanks for having me. It's a great event and great to participate here.
Oh, Alex, you got muted.
Okay, sorry. I just realized that I was muted. So thanks for having me. It's a great event and nice to participate here. Let me share my screen. And I'm going to present our project. So I don't have fancy presentation, but I'm going to show you some support materials. So first of all, my name is Alex. I'm a software engineer and a serial entrepreneur. I was a technical co-founder and CTO of multiple startups. The latest one was in healthcare industry. This company is up and running and keep growing. But my primary focus right now is on a new project called Quarini. Quarini is a no-code tool which provides which allows businesses to design and run fully managed technical infrastructure. By technical infrastructure, I mean basically backend containing a fully managed database with data model, with role-based access control system, and GraphQL API. So as a business, all you need to do is to connect your mobile application or web application to this backend. So you can imagine a typical situation that you need to build an MVP of a product, of a digital product, and it takes you 3 to 6 months, and you need to have a team of 5 to 10 engineers with DevOps, with architect, with backend developers, with frontend developers, and this can be costly and really resource intense. So what we are focusing on is to reduce development cycle duration and to reduce development costs by 3-4x. Okay, so we are targeting right now. We are targeting tech consulting agencies and development studios because we conducted over 100 interviews during the last couple of weeks, and we identified clearly that there is a market opportunity, and the most interest is coming from development studios because they need to build digital products for their clients. And here we see 3 points of revenue growth through acquisition of more development studios, through growth of quantity of projects, clients within each development studio, and based on our business model, which is usage-based pay-as-you-go model, growth of studios clients business volume. Okay, so currently we are being at MVP stage, talking about traction. We validated feasibility of idea with technical prototype. We performed various interviews with different stakeholders because we're targeting basically tech team. So we conducted interviews with software engineers, with product managers, with serial entrepreneurs, and we identified initial market, which is going to be development studios, mostly located in India. And right now we selected for our private alpha testing, we selected several studios. So right now with our MVP, we're going into
Yes. Final thing,
sure. Yeah. So the final point, my final point is we entered into private alpha testing right now with our product to collect feedback and reiterate and prepare for upcoming launch later this year in October or November.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go first, Daniel, or I have a lot to say?
Go for it, please. Yeah.
Okay. Alex, clearly a smart guy, crowd space here, terrible presentation. I mean, there's not a single image up here. You're just scrolling us through your outline. This is the opposite of the prior presentation where you had nothing up on the screen. Here, what you have up on the screen is adding no value to your pitch, and the story you're telling it's you're not really that excited about it, and I didn't get excited about it at all because it is a crowded space. We've all heard no code this, no code that, and it didn't seem like that it was particularly unique or you're that far along. I think if you got 3 minutes, you should have been able to just bang out, "Hey, we've got a no code solution that's different. Here's how it's different," and then tell me what's unique about your product. Because by the end of the 3 minutes, I'm completely lost.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah, I can
my
tell
ability
you.
to wasn't holding my attention because
Yes.
I didn't see anything unique in the 3 minutes. So tell me what's unique about why your no code solution is different. What's defensive about it? Are you going after a particular market segment that you have
Yeah.
unique knowledge about?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
your
It's true.
customer discovery tell you something that nobody else has discovered?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So
From my
why should we give you money?
Yeah, it's true. Got it. So, from my personal experience, I built multiple digital products from scratch with a technical team as a CTO, and I have experience of using different no-code solutions. But all those solutions are limited and not flexible enough to cover all business needs. And this is what I identified, that there is an opportunity to come with a different algorithm, and we have our core algorithm, which makes us different, stand out from our competitors. Talking about competitors, you can imagine AWS Amplify, so Amazon Amplify, and I can give you like a list of 10 different limitations and issues that people experience using Amplify. So we solve all of them, and our goal is to provide as powerful as possible no-code solution so that you don't see difference with your technical team of 10 people.
Yeah, that's what you should have been talking about. You got a no-code solution that's different, and then don't tell me about 10 things with Amplify.
Yeah.
Tell me one or at most two things.
Yeah.
What the competition's limitations are and how you overcome it, and that might get me interested. And then something about the market size. That by the way, coding is a $2 trillion worldwide business, and we think we can go to market because I don't know whether AWS is going to be your reseller or they're your competitor, but whatever it is that's your way you're going to get these people to try your no code product, then let me hear about it. But again, bang, 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 3 minutes, just get me interested.
Yeah, got it. Makes sense.
Yeah, I also will add some other things for you to improve. First of all, you were past time, and everyone is respecting the time. You did not, and it's not recommended because you may just you will be given less attention or less respect.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not respect, but like you shouldn't do that, and you should respect the rest of the audience because it's not like your last opportunity to do that. And if you failed, you just face it, and it's important. You didn't come prepared, and to us, we are giving you here feedback. We came specifically to give you feedback. We spent much time on putting slides together in a simple way, maybe not the best way, but in a simple way, so we can actually understand it better and give you quality feedback. So all this information was too much. The only thing I think you could actually use this as a leverage for yourself. You could like build the basic structure of the presentation using, I don't know, ChatGPT or something to rephrase it and build your simple slides in a structure of a pitch deck. So, and then you put it on a slides, even like text. If images are hard, it would be already something better and more understood, so we can work with that. So to me, you seem to be a very communicative guy with some understanding of the industry. I see the passion, I see that you care, and you have some previous experience, but you didn't come prepared. That's my biggest challenge right now. So you didn't take it as serious as we would want you to take it serious, because it's the same as you would pitch to any other investors. We are not talking money about writing here, but I mean, it's the same. If you want to challenge, whatever.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, let me make one
thank you so
comment
much.
here, Daniel, that applies to everybody that we've talked to, or almost everybody we've talked to, which is if you're pitching a tech product, there is no excuse for not having a reasonable looking pitch deck. Go to AI, feed him your business plan and say, give me a demo pitch deck and play with it. You should be able to have it in a few minutes, something to put up there. So yeah, in this day and age, there's no excuse for
Absolutely.
showing just
sure.
words or
Definitely.
nothing at all.
Now we know how Alex will spend his weekend making a presentation.
Yeah, it's very true.
Thank you so much. So I'm guessing we have enough time for one more person to present, and I think it would be nice to give a lady a chance. And I see the only lady here with the hand up is Natasha. Natasha, are you here? Okay.
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Awesome. Are you ready to present?
I am, but given the feedback, our pitch deck is being revamped by our designer right now. So I was planning on just doing a verbal presentation, but if you want to give somebody a chance who has their slides ready, I'm happy to do that.
Okay, then
Eleonora, maybe Eleonora. I don't know.
Eleanor, that's
Yeah, I can do so.
yeah.
I was waiting for the.
Okay. Then I'm sorry, guys. It's just would like to have a little.
Okay, so.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so a Qlot is a B2B SaaS for fashion e-commerce that prevents return and abandoned carts. And let me show you how. So fashion e-commerce is losing $600 billion each year, and it's actually driven by three key reasons: returns and refunds, items left in the basket because of the poor items discoverability, and excessive overstock, when the items are produced but never lead to sales. Actually, it creates a huge amount of waste, both in terms of items that have been produced but didn't sell, as well as marketing overspent, and items need to be recycled. Shopping today is a completely manual discovery process. So when the user is visiting the website, he needs to check the filters and find the item he is looking for. And at the end, he realizes that it doesn't fit. Qlot instead asks a couple of questions and turns marketing overspent and the waste issue into up to 30% of additional revenue with help of multimodal live chat. How it happens? So basically, instead of manual discovery process, we ask the user a couple of the questions about the size, about the occasion he is shopping for. So basically, it's a kind of live chat quiz, like in ChatGPT or Perplexity. And then, before showing the items, Qlot scores each single item with help of large language model against stock availability, user size, purchasing history, as well as personal parameters and the sales target of particular shop. At the end, the users are shown only the items that fit them, match the occasion, always in stock, and profitable for business. We're targeting 37 billion market opportunity. There are 68 billion sessions happening across 380,000 e-shops in the United States, European Union, and UK. And 30% of those sessions are already using AI functionality and chatbot, but they are not connected with an inventory. And this solution can be easily scalable to the other e-com sectors like traveling, consumer electronics, grocery, and the furniture and design. Considering the competitors, we are providing the solution that provides intelligent matching, integrating customer experience with an inventory management. Considering the business model, we basically designed for explosive growth and targeting $2,000 per subscription fee, followed by the commission for the item sold. And actually, it depends on the number of SKU per particular shop and the average order value of particular issue. So basically, we're raising 1 million in 2 tranches, and so far we're working on 2 pilots. And by the end of 2025, we go to launch full feature product and attain 50 customers.
Thank you so much. Okay, gentlemen.
This is a tough one because you are in a crowded space. I see a lot of companies out there trying to address the waste in non-recyclability and the many issues that fashion offers in terms of the challenges to the environment and why the business fast fashion is just so bad in so many ways. So I would love to see somebody have the ability to succeed here, but I didn't really understand what your product or software is doing here that makes it different. It seems like you were doing a few different things at once with inventory management and the chatbot session and asking what people want, and I didn't really get it. There's a lot going on. You have a very long deck, so I understand you're trying to condense it down to the 3 minutes, but the pitch needs to be less about following the deck and I think more about quickly. We all know fashion has these problems, and we've come up with a unique way to address them or address one of these issues. And the model I didn't quite get, was that 25K ARR, is that what you're already selling? Or is that what you charge an individual customer?
Aiming to attain this ARR by the end of the year with current pilot.
Yeah, so that's not a lot of money there. I think this one is, Eleanor, where I would recommend taking a step back and starting with what the story is you're trying to tell, and then build a deck around it rather than trying to condense this deck down. Because if I, as an investor, my eyes would glaze over on this one, and it's just, there's nothing compelling that makes me want the next meeting. So try and come up with what's that compelling nugget you want the potential investor to take away, and then build the presentation around that, as opposed to what you've done. I think is more formulaically followed the outline of a business plan, but that's not what a 3-minute pitch is about. Pitch is about generating excitement and telling a very simple story and getting rid of all the extraneous factors. And there was just too much going on the slide, and it's too much pink and purple, not enough
storytelling
focus on the story there. But I wish you the best of luck, because it is absolutely an industry that needs work. I invested in a company called Finesse, that I really love that company because they poll their users to find out what they want to buy before they make anything. That's intuitive. And I just told you a story in a matter of seconds. You're going to need to be able to do the same thing for your company. And by the way, the name of the company, I don't get it.
Culot.
Starts with a Q. What does that mean?
So basically, it's a type of cloth. First of all, trousers, culotte. And actually, culotte comes from like cloth, culotte, and then something in between.
Now I get it, but that just went way over my head when I thought I wasn't quite
too complicated.
Getting probably. The name. And last point, and Daniel, I'm sure I'm cutting up his time, but I know he was going to say this. Way too many typos and things going on in that deck. Get somebody who's a native English speaker to help you edit it along with some AI and clean it up there, because it's hard on the eyes. And if you're going to pitch investors, they're going to want it to be everything's spelled correctly with good grammar.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Proofreading is probably a feedback for most of the presenters today. So first of all, I agree this is an interesting space. One of the things you should have thought before pitching to us, and I'm giving you straightforward, honest feedback, not being nice, but honest, is that you knew about the rules that it's 3-minute pitch. And I'm emphasizing on this because you may have 50 slides and you cannot show us 50 slides or even 20 slides in 3 minutes with so much information on each slide. Sometimes you just got to cut some of the slides, just fit it in 3 minutes, so it sounds like a compelling story with the result you want to achieve. The result you want to achieve is to impress us and create this emotion. So you cannot feed us so much information. I want to see that it's a significant problem. There is a cool, interesting, compelling solution that has a team behind it that can actually deliver on that. And then I want to know more, but the time is up, and so let's talk, or something like that. I mean, it's not an ideal explanation, but I'm emphasizing on the emotion. You cannot really sell me the full business details in here.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vladimir. Thank you, guys. It was our last presenter for today. I'm sorry that not everybody got a chance to present, but that's why we're hosting this same event again, October the 2nd. Those who didn't have a chance to present today, please make sure to send me an email and I will add you to the list. We'll be super happy to see you there next time. And again, please share the word online about us. I will also send the promo code for 20% off to the group chat. Again, it is valid till the end of the day, September the 9th. So please make sure you use the opportunity. And thank you so much to our experts. You guys are awesome. Super happy to have you here today. And thank you everyone who actually enjoyed the whole event and stayed with us till the very end. I appreciate you lots and hope you have a wonderful day, morning or evening. We have people from all around the globe. Thank you so much.
I would say maybe we give some final feedback thoughts about what we just learned from startups, maybe just some outcome. John, would you like to give some your final thoughts with entrepreneurs, the most common mistakes, recommendations?
Yeah, I think what's unique about your environment here, Daniel, for Go Global World is because it is that global aspect. And recognize that if you've got an accent, if you're coming from abroad, Americans are very insular here and a little bit, I don't want to say bigoted, it's not the word I'm looking for, but backwards and not empathetic to folks who might be using English as a second language, or we're going to hold you to the same standard, or we're going to look down on the presentation as being second-rate or unprofessional. So go in there knowing that and take the time up front to have somebody who's a native English speaker help you out, or an English instructor, and couple that with, you know, an AI review of what you're doing. There's just no reason in this day and age to have typos or an unattractive deck. It's better to skip the presentation or the meeting that you're trying to schedule with somebody and wait a week and polish things up a bit so you have a better chance of success. And not every founder is the right person to make every presentation. Sometimes there'll be an environment where you want to have your marketing partner or somebody else make that presentation for just that reason. If you're a technical founder, that's especially true. If your habit is to get down in the weeds and on the jargon, but you have a founder partner who's more extroverted, maybe not as well versed on the details, let them make the pitch, especially if it's a short one. Because remember the goal. The goal is not to walk out of the room with a check. That's not going to happen. The goal is to get to the next meeting. So focus on that and give yourself the best chance of success by taking that step back and doing these sorts of things. Get the critical feedback back. Talk to friends and family and pitch them and practice so that when you go in front of somebody who can write a check, you've already gone in front of people. I always advise people, go to the VC first who you know is going to say no. Let them criticize you so you can improve and have the best chance of success when you get in front of somebody who is the best fit. Don't go to the best fit first. But I applaud everybody in their entrepreneurial aspirations, because it takes a lot of backbone to go in front of Daniel and me here and let us throw darts at you like this.
Thank you so much. And the question is, who do you think was the most prepared to participate in the next GGW Sharks event? Who is ready to pitch to real investors?
Who would you pick?
What was the name of the second company? I didn't keep a list as we were going through.
Second company, if I'm not mistaken, it was Maxim Tkach from Starlight.
The crypto.
Yeah, I think Starlight had the. Am I right, Daniel? Thinking that was the one that had the deck
Yes.
that looked the most polished. I think that would be the one I'd say is closest to going in front of the Sharks and not coming out with too much blood in the water, so to speak.
Okay. What about you, Daniel?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the company I selected in a second, but first of all, John, it's always an honor to participate with you, and this is first time we're judging together. Super excited, and for everyone, we admire the courage and the way you guys changed the world with your project. Is amazing. That's why we're here to help. And this is also why I'm giving you, and we encourage everyone to give you honest, straightforward feedback without being nice. It's not about here to please you that you're doing something nice and great. It's already, as your friends can say, we want to challenge you. So when you come to investors and they challenge you, you kind of use this chance to your best opportunity. And so you potentially close your investors. But if you come and prepared, like with some of the pitches today, I mean, it's okay, the world hasn't changed, but you miss your opportunity. So we want to increase your chances to close your investors. This is why these 3 minutes, you gotta come prepared. That's why I emphasized on this. And in the end of the day, sell this to us like create an emotion. Seeing us, if we really inspired, because we are people and we may be in love with the project, and you can see these reactions as well. To the point of selecting a company for GGW Sharks, I liked 3 companies. That was Eleonora, Eli Masapki without the slides, but this sales guy. But my selection would go to Max Tkach as well with this crypto project. He seemed to be the most prepared and ready to pitch GGW Sharks, and actually has quite good traction. So because we have to select one, I'm also selecting Max Tkach from Starlight. So this is my feedback, and this is my selection. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So Max from Starlight, congratulations. You will be the very first one presenting the next GGW Sharks event of your choice. So congratulations. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for your time today. It's a pleasure. And if anybody has any questions about the event, about the platform, anybody who wants to join, my email address is in the chat, so please feel free to reach out to me.
Thank you so much, Vika. Vika is first time running our event, and she did awesome, right? So I would actually appreciate that you guys get in touch with Vika, and yeah, she will be excited to help. We are there. We have a large community around us, so you are the main people there. So if you need anything, you just reach out to us. Okay. Thank you.
Much, everybody.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Enjoyed it, Daniel.